Well, something rather bizarre happened on April 8th during the total solar eclipse that maybe some of you even personally experienced. I've got three separate things that happened that I think all of you should be aware of. But let's start with the first one here. And this is on BreitbartNews.com. Animals at Dallas Zoo screech and run for cover during the solar eclipse. It goes on to state, animals at Dallas Zoo reportedly went berserk on Monday due to the total solar eclipse, with some running for cover while shrieking as the sky went dark. At the Dallas Zoo, giraffes, zebras, and ostriches shrieked, squawked, and ran for cover as the clouds grew darker. It goes on, we never know how our animals are going to react because they're wild, said Ann Knudsen, a zoological manager of birds at the Dallas Zoo, and that's what she told the Dallas Morning News. As the sky went dark, gorillas and giraffes were seen running to their indoor habitats while birds headed to their evening nest and suddenly grew quiet. Zebras and ostriches hurtled among them. So rather intriguing. Here we've got a direct reaction from animals in the zoo. And by the way, I'm pretty sure this happened at other zoos. So if you're in the comments section and you were at a zoo, I'd love to hear your thoughts and concerns on that. But that's not the only strange thing that happened. In fact, this one, a second thing that happened, and it's really freaking bizarre. But before I do, I just want to give you guys a quick shout out and give a quick shout out to my sponsor, Noble Gold Investments. If you guys have not checked out their YouTube channel, please do. Financial news got you scratching your head lately because things are crazy. Well, feels like they're speaking a different language, doesn't it? And just when you think you've got it all figured out, everything changes again. You need Noble Gold Investments YouTube channel because they absolutely speak your language and they say things in bite-sized clips that are easy to understand. And they absolutely put you on the right path to make good, smart money choices. So check them out at Noble Gold Investments and make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. Click that all button so you get all of their subscriptions there at Noble Gold Investments YouTube channel. And by the way, you can also give them a call and talk to them at the number on the screen, and you can check them out that way. Let them know Lisa Haven sent you. All right. So the second thing that is rather bizarre that I'm curious if any of this happened to you is the fact that people were reporting bizarre, sicknesses just before and on the day of the eclipse. Take a look here. This is on dailymail.co.uk. Americans suffering from eclipse sickness, including insomnia, headaches, and changes to women's periods. It goes on to state this. Americans reported bizarre physical and mental ailments leading up to and during Monday's solar eclipse, called Eclipse Sickness. The symptoms have included headache, fatigue, changes in menstrual cycle, and insomnia. On Monday, the solar eclipse moved its way up to the U.S., starting in Texas and ended up in Maine, and people reported strange side effects. Individuals flocked to social media to share their symptoms and seek comfort that others may be experiencing similar issues. Anyone else suffering from weird insomnia, no appetite, and other weird SHIT that can't be explained, one user on X shared. Someone told me the eclipse might have something to do with it, but I don't get how. What the F is going on? It continues. Others said they felt mentally off in the last few days leading up to Monday. Anyone feeling emotional with the upcoming solar eclipse reads a post on X from MC Phoenix. Doctors call it eclipse sickness. People with mental illnesses may be especially sensitive during this time. Some women even shared that their menstrual cycles synced with April 8th's event, but there is no scientific evidence to support their connection. The Healthcare Community Network has noted that such changes and weird feelings could be attributed to psychological factors such as excitement, anxiety, and the influence of social cues may explain the physical and emotional responses some individuals attribute to, the eclipse sickness. Dun, dun, dun. So whether or not it's just physically in their head, it's anxiety, that's what the physicians are claiming it is. But here's the weird part, right? I do Pilates. Hopefully you guys have some sort of exercise in your routine. Pilates is my exercise, and I'm happy with this. I think I go 4 days a week, but yesterday I went to Pilates on April 8th, and there were two women walking out of the Pilates talking to each other about how they both felt sick and had headaches and felt really dizzy during the solar eclipse. And they were, and they're like, yeah, me too. So I absolutely, obviously, there are people that are experiencing this really and truly. Call it a, psychological thing or not. Well, ultimately, I'll leave that up to you to decide. But there's a third thing that happened, and this one is not much of a shocker to me. I obviously expect this one. The other two, a little bit questionable, but this one, just to be expected somewhat. But here we have dailymail.co.uk. Dozens of social media users claim looking at 2024 solar eclipse left them with sore eyes, even those who were wearing glasses, as Google searches for retina pain spike. So obviously a lot of people looking directly into the eye of that thing, well, got some eye issues, obviously. So totally understandable in that manner. So I wouldn't necessarily call that third one bizarre. But the other two are rather intriguing and interesting. And I can't wait to hear your thoughts, comments, and concerns on all of that. Anything else happen out of the unusual? Thankfully, no terrorist activity, regardless of the alarm that was given. Thank God none of that happened. There were large gatherings, but I still want you guys to play it safe. If you can, I personally am staying away from big events and massive social gatherings, especially in light of all this terrorist threat stuff going down that our government keeps telling us is coming. And in fact, this is one that I actually believe is possible considering what's coming along the border. And I don't believe a lot of what the government says. But anyway, be safe out there. I love you all. Can't wait to hear your thoughts. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.